the 1-3-1 later on, because Sion loses to both, and Taliyah will eventually lose to both.
So what is the angle? If you're SK coming into this game, what do you need to do to balance out the weaknesses of the Should you expect more out of a Kalista in the context of this game?
I mean, I would have wanted to see them maybe get a base off and then look for just some sort of item lead.
Hold that. The dive might be coming out. Gen X trying to clear the wave as quickly as he can. Excellent layering of the CC. A quick first blood. Aftershock for Yike. Keeping it barely standing.
It's a quick and easy dive by the side of KC. Gen X does have TP.
Tank junglers were kind of what we were expecting.
KC didn't pick it for them.
Yeah, it did.
Like I said.
But it's not like other things were taken off the board, right? You could have picked Skarner. You could have had your first grub spawn. Of course, don't want to give that away to the Yone and Ambessa. Yike might try to steal one just to get the 4 grub buff. Vladi waiting off the side, trying to stay out of vision. One more grub to go down. Yike gonna try for the last one to steal. This might already came up. Quick snipe onto Reeker, but instantly SK trying to turn back. Drowsy Yone, but no one can really follow up. Watch out, Eve coming down. The blooming blows there as well, but...
That's 3 grubs for SK. I just feel like they should change to the rend is so important for securing objectives, but KC are able to just sneak away.
I only see one pair.
Well, you see one pair of... It's perfect. It's balanced, as I said. You see one pair of plated steel caps and one pair of mercs, and 2 people that couldn't decide, so they went something else.
There, the wall does not matter. No escape for Reeker in the blink of an eye. He disappears. KC quick pick the follow-up TP from Vladi just to make sure. Reeker tried to find the escape angle. It was a good look, but just too much.
Lillia's going to lose push into Yone, so how do you get out of this like deadlock that KC has?
Loopy no ultimate from the previous play. Committing. Yike, double frost procs, ignite ticking, Loopy down. I mean, good look from KC. Good awareness of the cooldowns available, but with no ulti, and as previously mentioned, no app.
It's a tough game to play.
Yeah. And I think we talked about it, snowballing was the key. And they also needed to be cleaner in their early game execution. And sadly, despite some positive lanes, especially in the bot lane 2v2, it just did not matter. Flash back. Good reaction from Keduii. But KC happy to have that cooldown. Yike now might be the only one in trouble, but the tower's already down. Now it's SK who might just get caught out. It's quick stun there. Loopy trying to keep it going, but there's no immediate follow-up damage. Reeker starting to look a little unleashed. Canna trying to retreat. Flash over the fat part of the wall. Well done, but now the Sion starting to chase, looking for the lineup. Won't quite connect on anybody. Looking for a bit more. Lucy flashing in. Chain CC not quite there. The Sion just can't hit a kill to save his life. Knockback there from Vladi. And again, it's all falling apart. Reeker laying down some good damage. Q coming in from Gen X, finally finding a bit of CC. Loopy goes back in, but just gets taken out in the blink of an eye. The Swirl Sleeve doesn't connect. Now Boukada's essentially out of mana. The full channel on the Q, not enough. Vladi flashing forward when he snaps back. Boukada's dead, and there he goes.
Oh my god! It's gonna be an ace for KC as everything that could go wrong for SK does. There was like 50 mechanical things that I could talk about in this team fight. I don't know how this ulti misses. It looks like it would hit, but somehow it misses, and now we got solo kill on the Alistar.
Is it personal for Vladi? Here. We're not picking on you. Your face just happens to be a perfect explanation of what has happened in the game thus far for anyone who has not been watching.
That must have been that fight, huh? Must have been.
Could have been.
Okay. I really want to see them. I mean, for me, this is where you, even in-game, you start to think a little bit about game 2.
Yeah.
Because I think all of SK players know that this draft is not it. It's very hard to play. But they're going to pick on Targamas, no flash.
Flick is there.
In range.
Kalista too far away. Kalista not going to be able to stay with support. Targamas living for a damn long time. Boukada goes golden, gets a bit more space, but a well-timed ulti coming in from Canna. Now Vladi's here as well. He's going to give his life in the process. Kalista, the last one to chase. That's a big shutdown. Kalista and KC, do they want to keep going? They don't have any ultis left.
It's a great pick from SK. They're able to pick up 2, but KC are able to start the Otacon here, and I don't know if SK can really enter. Gen X is so chunked.
I think that they
have to drop it. So
they might go back in 6K.
Trying,
but they have there's no chance. There's no chance they can steal it. And I don't know if they win the fight.
It's too hard.
Okay, Rift Herald dropped in mid lane.
Guardian Angel Otacon.
All right. Objective set, Captain. We'll see if they make it happen.
Crazy movement.
Crazy movement. Not okay. We might have jinxed him.
He can still do it. He's
moving. Taking a lot of damage. The movement still a little crazy. Follow up with the ulti. The movement's going crazy now. Boukada knocked back. Another stun coming in for the minefield. Second time Canna stunned himself in Gen X again.
Where's he going? Where's he going in that thing? Oh my goodness. I mean, a crazy movement from Canna. He's able to secure 3 kills.
I just wanted to hype up your point. I don't know if it was crazy movement. He's just really,
he's really clean. He was dashing far back and forth.
Oh,
Vladi.
Not on the kill. Vladi goes in, unstoppable. Power shot connects, only taking away an immortal shield, bow shield. Okay. And no one's died yet. They still all have false lives.
So yeah, I wanted to, instead of saying crazy movement, I meant like individual outplays with the G out because you have that confidence, and that's exactly what they 100%. Showed me. Ballooning the gold lead to 10,000 gold, and they're gonna get tier 2 bot as well as a cherry on top.
Only 23 minutes in the game. Baron hasn't spawned yet. They're gonna probably get Baron or Soul once they reset here. They will retreat because I don't think they want to risk.
Again, they've given 1 inch, but it's like KC, they get an inch and they take a mile. Is that what they say?
Yeah. A kilometer, sir, please.
But then he's still just like OP in pro play.
Yeah.
With the QSS removal and Targamas here finishing.
Good combo to start things off, but it's on the tankiest members of the team. Loopy getting chunked out here. Ulti not doing a lot. Vladi set up to do a lot of work here, but doesn't quite have the angle to follow up still. SK going down. So many members still standing. There's just too many carry threats on the side of KC. Keduii's got no room to work. Boukada is just running as fast as he can. Vladi trying to get involved again, looking for another Q3. You're going to try and chase down Genex. Even that tanky Sion gonna fall in just a couple of seconds. Triple kill for Caliste.
And it's 4 kills going over side to the KC, and I think they can end here. It's gonna be 30 seconds on the carries of SK and KC. What a dominant game 1.
Incredibly dominant. The improvements in draft that Odawamne was looking for, and the outplay and execution still on point as always.
Yeah, just a beautiful showcase of mechanics and a very well snowballed game. No throw. Yippee.
No throw. It is possible.
It is possible.
27-minute game. The picture of dominance from KC. 15,000 gold lead just about as we close this one out. Taking their time with it, getting ready for game 2. Momentum, no doubt, on their side. SK, we'll see how they adapt. Expecting changes in draft.
Yeah, I think this SK draft just too difficult to pull off. And especially when you're up against a harder to beat opponent like KC, make it easy, make it simple.
100%. But of course, if you want to watch the LEC live in the Riot Games Arena, make sure to grab your ticket. Sales start on the following days, so playoffs days 1 through 3.